Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for June 4th. June 4th is the 155th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 156th in leap years, with 210 days remaining to the end of the year. June 4th, 2023 is National Cancer Survivors Day, a day to recognize survivors, raise awareness, and celebrate life. Today's word is nomenclature. Nomenclature is a noun that means name or naming. A system or set of names used in a particular field or subject, often used to describe the naming conventions or terminology within a specific domain. Nomenclature is used to establish a common language or naming system within various disciplines and areas of study. For example, the field of biology has complex nomenclature for classifying and naming different species, with genus and specified names. I learned in looking into the word nomenclature that the nomenclature tuxedo derives from the fact that the jacket first became popular in the resort area of Tuxedo Park, New York. The word nomenclature comes to us from Latin, words that mean assigning of names to things, which is exactly what it is. First known use of the word nomenclature is in 1610. Nomenclature. Nomenclature was suggested by one of my viewers. Thank you so much. And if you have a word you'd like me to explore in Word of the Day section, pop it in the comments. If I can find it in the dictionary and it's not nasty, I'll talk about it. And with that, the Louisiana Territory, recently admitted to the United States, was renamed the Missouri Territory on June 4th, 1812. On June 4th, 1876, an express train called the Transcontinental Express arrived in San Francisco by way of the first Transcontinental Railroad in only 83 hours and 39 minutes after leaving New York City. That's about 3.5 days, if you're curious. On June 4th, 1896, Henry Ford completed the Ford Quadricycle, his first gasoline-powered automobile, and gave it a successful test run. On June 4th, 1912, Massachusetts became the first state in the United States to set a minimum wage. On June 4th, 1919, the United States Congress approved the 19th Amendment to the United States Constitution, guaranteeing suffrage to women. They then sent it along to the states for ratification. This is the birthday of George Noory, born June 4th, 1950. If that name sounds familiar to you, you might be a coastie or an ancient alien theory aficionado, or interested in unknown mysteries of the universe. He's the host of a talk radio show called Coast to Coast AM that runs live every night of the world, all 7 nights from midnight where I live to 4 a.m. In addition to Coast, he's also appeared with some regularity on History Channel's Ancient Alien series, and he has a regular show on Gaia.com called Beyond Belief. Anyway, this is George's birthday, June 4th. Happy birthday, George Noory. On June 4th, 1998, Terry Nichols was sentenced to life in prison for his role in the Oklahoma City bombing. Just the other day, we had the Freddy Fender song, Before the Next Teardrop Falls. Well, today happens to be Freddy Fender's birthday. He was born on June 4th, 1937. He got his start in the 1950s playing for Tejano audiences. He hit the mainstream with his crossover hit, Before the Next Teardrop Falls, and achieved further success after that. Today we'll mention his song Wasted Days and Wasted Nights. He actually wrote and recorded this blues ballad for Duncan Records in 1959. Might have gone ahead and hit it big with that one right then and there, but he caught a conviction for marijuana possession in 1960, kind of put a wrinkle in things for him. The song was covered by the Sir Douglas Quintet in 1971, and then in 1975, Freddie re-recorded Wasted Days and Wasted Nights. It topped the Hot Country Singles chart, made it to the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100, and was certified gold for sales of 1 million units by the Recording Industry Association of America. The song also enjoys popular exposure in several movies. Wasted Days and Wasted Nights by Freddy Fender, link in the description. Freddy Fender, by the way, lived to the age of 69. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoyed this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That description lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page that's called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Getter. All those links in the description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Do not disturb.
Okay, I turned Do Not Disturb on.
Good job. Third time better be a charm. There's no thee there. One more time. Attracting. Just read the whole thing over. Are you making some sound? Get on out of here. And we're gonna edit that out. Don't alienate people who can be helpful to you. Flinging happiness all over the place. Alrighty. Back to work. I think we got it this time.